And again, that begins at 9:30 today. Mara, thank you. Taking a live look at downtown Atlanta right now, a quiet morning following a sixth night of protest against police brutality and systemic racism. The protests remaining largely peaceful. Atlanta police say they made 43 arrests as of midnight. We are continuing our team coverage now of the protest, beginning with John Sherrick in downtown Atlanta.
Crowds of protesters in downtown Atlanta continue to grow. Two of the newcomers on Wednesday, two women from Gwinnett County who told me they just could not sit back at home and watch this on TV any longer. So they brought homemade signs to the state capitol, finding peace, they said, and purpose, determined to end racial violence, institutional racism, police brutality, any way they can.
I'm Ryan Kruger in downtown Atlanta, where a successful, peaceful night of protesting came to an end right about 9:01 whenever the curfew went into effect. We had heard protesters say throughout the night they were planning a sit-in about 8:50, but that never really materialized. Once the 9 o'clock curfew turned around, everyone went home. I didn't see a single bottle thrown at police.
All right, so Atlanta is extending its curfew through the weekend. Tonight, the curfew is from 9 p.m. to sunrise, and then on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the entire weekend, the curfew starts an hour earlier from 8 p.m. to sunrise.